Hello and welcome back to SirKentSaid.com. And that, boys and girls, was a martini of happiness. Because I am happy about this week's review. But before I get to it, Misters Chad Stahelski and Sam Hargrave, you need to put Aaron Pierre and Reggie from Bad Boys in your next action movies. You're looking for the next generation. You're looking for guys that can do their own stunts mostly. These two cats are that. You need to be looking long and hard at them and just be like, yo, let's do this shit. I got something for you. Anyway, Rebel Ridge. I must say, I have my tickets for the Killers game next week, starring Batista. And just judging by the commercials so far and actually watching this on Netflix, I would have paid to go see this in the theaters before I would have, well, not before, right behind with going to see the Killers game with Batista. That's how good Rebel Ridge is, that it deserved a big screen treatment. And it's criminal that Netflix or whoever didn't go that route first, because I definitely would have paid cash to go see this on the big screen. Anyway, Rebel Ridge was directed by Jeremy Saulnier. If I'm saying that right, they definitely took a risk on him directing this because he does not have a very deep videography, filmology, but I really enjoyed his cinematography use, his use of cameras. He used over-the-shoulder shots, which is very cool because it takes you along with you as these people move about. And it was just really well shot, the entire movie was. So kudos to him. But the movie stars Aaron Pierre, good-looking cat. I mean, DC could definitely use him as an icon, or John Stewart Green Lantern. I'm looking at you, James Gunn. Let's get a little bit more representation going up in your joints. Anna Sophia Robb. I don't know who she is, but she's kind of cute with that little boy haircut of hers. She's kind of cute. And of course, Don Johnson, who just, if he's in the South, he's a bad guy. We all saw Django. So, yeah. I'm going to throw up a spoiler warning at this point, but I'm not going to give too much shit away. But I am going to give you a synopsis of the movie. It is and I could see how people would compare this to a modern day retelling of Rambo. I could see that comparison easily being made. I think this stands alone enough in the fact that not only does it deal with small town corruption against a serviceman, but it also mixes in deeply racist themes when it comes to policing that a lot of modern day viewers, especially people of color, can identify with. Because let's be honest, there is unequal policing going on a lot. And it's only made worse with this southern twang, small town bullshit. And that's as far as I'm going to probably go with detail. The fight choreography, there is no back flying, spinny, hurricanata, no close. This was strictly Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's control, takedowns, holds, and locks. I think in the entire movie, I saw Aaron throw 8 punches, but he was just wrapping guys up. And there is one point where Johnson is giving him the bad guy speech. And in the middle of all this, they suddenly realize who they're fucking with. And Johnson goes to back off, and this cat stays right with him, not giving him any room to move, and it goes downhill from there. They fucked around and found out quick. I mean, he had guys tapping out in Morse code, like, motherfucker, please let go of me. It was a very pleasant change of pace. The fight choreography was grounded, and it made it seem a lot more real. And talking more about the racist bullshit in this town, I didn't research where it was shot, at just the South. At one point, after he does what he did to Johnson, these good old boys, and he's being escorted out by a black female officer, but they're got construction guys doing stuff to the precinct where they were. These good old boys yell at her, a black officer, hey, after she walks him out in handcuffs, or they think he's being arrested, escorted out. They go, hey, you want us to string him up? Yeah, that kind of Southern town. They were speaking to a black female officer, asking her if she wanted them to string this guy up for what he had just done to the sheriff and his deputy. This police department, within the first 5 minutes, and if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, are incredibly easy to fucking loathe. I hated these guys. Ooh, I hated these guys. But this was extremely enjoyable, rewatchable. I highly, highly recommend it. I enjoyed it so much that, yeah, I'm going to give it a 9. I am. I really, really, really enjoyed this. I see a bright future for Aaron Pierre. Reggie needs to get on this boat. Yeah, I cannot speak highly enough about this movie. Check it out on Netflix. If you're looking for a reason to get a membership to Netflix, if you don't have it like everybody else in the multiverse, this is that reason. And I will see you guys on the other side.